In the relentless whirlwind of life, where uncertainties, pressures, and judgments accumulate like relentless storms, building a truly strong mind is one of the greatest achievements one can attain. Having a powerful mind doesn't mean being immune to difficulties, but rather developing a profound resilience that transforms obstacles into essential steps for growth. A mind like this not only endures adversities, it thrives on them. It is this inner strength that inevitably scares those who expect to see vulnerability, who try to underestimate or fail to comprehend your unwavering determination. A strong mind is an invisible fortress, built brick by brick with discipline, self-awareness, and courage. It withstands the cutting winds of doubt and the emotional storms that could shake anyone else. When your mind reaches this level of robustness, others notice something different. A glow of unshakable confidence, a serene calm, and a mental clarity that is not easily confused. For many, this strength is even a source of fear, as it reveals an uncomfortable truth. It is possible to be strong and still maintain your human essence intact, without needing external approval to fully exist. But this mind doesn't emerge fully formed. It is constructed day by day through conscious choices and continuous effort. The first step is learning to master your own thoughts. The mind is like a garden. If you cultivate seeds of fear, insecurity, and doubt, you will inevitably reap anxiety and paralysis. However, when you nourish it with positive thoughts, self-confidence, and hope, you create fertile ground for personal transformation. It is essential to be attentive to your inner dialogue. Replace "I can't" with "I will learn and succeed." Swap the fear of failure with curiosity and the courage to conquer the unknown. Additionally, it is crucial to cultivate patience and humility in building this mental strength. The path is not always fast or linear. There will be stumbles, doubts, and moments of weakness. However, recognizing these phases as natural parts of the journey further strengthens the mind. The strong are not those who never fall, but those who rise wiser and more determined. This authentic resilience comes from deep self-knowledge, understanding your limits, accepting your imperfections, and still persisting with a clear purpose. True mental strength also manifests in the ability to maintain focus and serenity amid chaos. While many get lost in worries and distractions, a solid mind knows where it wants to go and stays the course, even when everything around seems to collapse. This clarity of purpose is what differentiates those who are merely resilient from those who become truly invincible. Ultimately, building a mind so strong it scares people is not an act of arrogance, but a manifesto of self-love and respect for life itself. It is an invitation for you to become the protagonist of your own story, master of your emotions, and commander of your thoughts. By cultivating this strength, you not only protect yourself from external storms, but also inspire others to seek their own inner fortitude, because a strong mind intimidates not only for its toughness, but for the light that emanates from unwavering confidence. Moreover, a strong mind is one that learns not to cling to others' opinions. It understands that true approval does not come from outside, but originates from the harmony between your internal values and your daily actions. This mental autonomy demands courage, the courage to say no to what doesn't add value, to distance oneself from toxicity, and to protect your vital energy. It is not selfishness, but self-worth, a profound act of self-respect that strengthens the soul and establishes healthy boundaries. It is liberating to know that we do not need to carry the weight of others' judgments or mold our essence to please. Another essential trait of this unshakable mind is the ability to learn from mistakes and reinvent oneself. Instead of being defeated by failure, it recognizes it as a demanding teacher that imparts the most valuable lessons along the path of growth. Those with a strong mind do not fear failure. Their true fear is not trying, not launching themselves into life with courage. This bravery transforms each fall into a springboard, enabling greater leaps and opening doors to previously unimaginable dreams. Each challenge overcome is proof that inner strength is inexhaustible, as long as it is cultivated with determination and hope. Building a mind so robust that it impresses and even scares people is, above all, an invitation to full freedom. It is to liberate oneself from the invisible prisons of doubt, fear of judgment, and the constant need for approval. It is to walk with your head held high, firm and serene, even when the world seems to conspire against you. It is to simply be authentic and unshakable, whole in your essence. This mental strength is deeply intertwined with emotional discipline. Feeling sadness, anger, frustration, or fear is natural and inherent to the human condition, but the real difference lies in not allowing these emotions to govern your decisions or become insurmountable barriers. A strong mind acknowledges and embraces its emotions with clarity and respect, but does not become imprisoned by them. Instead, it channels this emotional energy as fuel for action, for innovating, solving problems, and advancing with purpose. It is the art of transforming the fire of adversity into vital energy for personal transformation. In addition, courage is an indispensable element in strengthening the mind, the courage that challenges the conventional, dares to be different, and paves its own path even when it is solitary and arduous. It is the courage to face fears, endure criticism, learn from failures, and, above all, overcome the internal doubt that tries to paralyze your steps. Building a strong mind means learning to dance with emotions and adversities without losing rhythm, focus, or balance. It means accepting that discomfort is part of the process and that genuine growth requires constant effort, resilience, and an unwavering belief in oneself. And most importantly, giving up should never be an option. When this inner strength is cultivated, it becomes an invisible shield that protects and inspires, a steady light that guides even in the darkest nights. This strong mind invites you to live an authentic, full and powerful life, where true power lies in being true to yourself, respecting your limits, and above all, never stopping to grow. As your mental fortress strengthens, you naturally become a silent and powerful inspiration. Your steadfastness and serenity in the face of chaos serve as a beacon, illuminating the path for those who still seek stability and security amid life's storms. Often, those around you may feel fear or insecurity in the presence of this inner strength, as it involuntarily exposes their own fragilities. However, this reaction should never be a reason for you to dim your light or hide. On the contrary, it is a clear and unmistakable sign that you are walking a path of authenticity and courage that few dare to follow. Building a mind so solid that it impresses or even scares is, above all, a profound act of self-love and respect for your own existence. It is recognizing that you deserve inner peace, genuine success, and lasting happiness, regardless of others' opinions. This mental strength is not a weapon to hurt others, but a protective shield that safeguards your dreams, values, and most sincere purposes. It offers the freedom to be genuine, to stay true to your convictions, and to move forward toward your goals with integrity and dignity. Furthermore, this mental solidity is the result of a constant journey of learning and self-discovery. It is a daily commitment to oneself, requiring patience to embrace imperfections, courage to face internal challenges, and wisdom to turn pain into growth. It is understanding that emotional storms are not enemies, but teachers that show us how to resist and flourish even in the most adverse circumstances. Therefore, start today to care for your mind with the attention and affection it deserves. Take time to listen to your inner silence, practice reflection, to understand your emotions, especially the most difficult ones, and cultivate the courage to be who you truly are, without masks or concessions. Step by step, you will build a mind that will not only withstand life's storms, but will also illuminate the path for many others who seek the same balance and inner strength. Always remember, true mental strength is born from love, deep acceptance, and a firm decision to live fully despite adversities. And when your mind reaches that level of solidity, don't be surprised if the people around you feel scared. It simply confirms that you are becoming unshakable. A true force of nature, capable of transforming not only your life, but also the lives of those who cross your path.